Let me introduce you to the Central New York branch of the National League of American Pen Women. For 2 years, we've been celebrating our past, honoring our present, and enthusiastically planning for our future. Come see about our theme, our goals, and our journey. We started the celebration of our 90 years in Central New York with a visit by then-President Candace Long of the National League of American Pen Women. She visited our Art and Letters show at the Fayetteville Library and gave a talk, and then joined us for a visit to the National Women's Hall of Fame. Last year, 7 of our members were able to attend the biennial in Washington, D.C. Sheila Burns, one of our members, was installed as the national second vice president, and some of us got to go on a tour of the West Wing of the White House. But the most important part was meeting our Pen Women sisters, creative and inspiring women from all over the country, and so many of us hope that we can return and attend the next one in Des Moines. In October of this year, we celebrated our 90th anniversary. We had a party at the Onondaga Historical Association where we had an exhibit, a show of arts and letters, and we handed out 3 Friend of the Arts awards. This year, our branch honored 3 members of our community who are outstanding supporters of the arts. Senator John DeFrancisco, a New York State Senator, has been active in supporting the arts for a number of years. Jim Emmons is the founder and director of the Syracuse Haiku Poster Project, and Cheryl Chappell is a popular artist and owner of the Edgewood Art Gallery in Syracuse. Our friend winners spoke from the heart, telling us how much they appreciated the honor. Members of the community, artists, friends, and pen women all enjoyed our birthday cake, our reception, our program, and our exhibit. Each pen woman present took a turn at the microphone, introduced herself, talked about her work, and talked about what motivated her as an artist or a writer. We have monthly meetings almost every month of the year, and a very popular activity is to greet a new member with a rose and her certificate, and we like to do a lot of sharing. We've incorporated sharing into our meetings to talk about what we've been doing lately and to get to know one another better. For the past 2 years, some of our pen women have been sharing their expertise at our branch meetings. We hold our meetings often at the Genesee Grand Hotel in Syracuse, New York, where after the meetings we enjoy lunches, camaraderie, and lots of sharing. As pen women, we support one another. We attend shows and readings and travel around to show that we are interested in what our other pen women sisters are up to and to support and celebrate what they are doing. This May, 5 pen women traveled to Washington, D.C. to the Penn Arts Building, where they presented a very well-received Writing Creatively workshop and did a reading later in the evening. Participants enjoyed a variety of writing exercises. A highlight of our year was this May. We had painted sounds for the first time at our branch. This was something the Atlanta branch developed, and we've been thinking about it for a number of years. It was a really resounding success. Painted Sounds takes place in two parts. At the first part, each pen woman shares a piece of her writing or a piece of her art. And then all the pen women go home and think about what were they most inspired by? What would they like to use as an inspiration piece for a new work? And for a month and a half, they work and develop their new piece, and they are prepared to show it and display it at Painted Sounds 2. Our Painted Sounds Gala included a lovely buffet dinner, and each pen woman who wrote a new piece or painted a new painting was able to come to the podium and share it in front of the original creator. Perhaps our crowning achievement, though, was the publication this fall of what we think is our first anthology for our branch, called In the Company of Women. It's edited by Lorraine Arsenault and Nancy Avery Defoe, published by Mary Gardner. It includes beautiful art and writing by our pen women, and we are very proud of this lovely volume. But just to give you a small hint, we have some senior members in our branch, and Shirley Waters was a fine painter, a graduate of Syracuse University, but she no longer paints, she sketches. She didn't have any paintings to share with us, so Janet Fagel, branch president, took a photo of Shirley at work sketching her husband George and wrote a poem to go with the picture. Not a small life. I no longer paint, I sketch now. Lonely faces, stories, my husband, what matters. And Mary Gardner created this poem for our birthday party in the fall. At the core, the legacy. In the matter of our very selves, we have only that which we are given. So, too, a lifetime, however brief or long, to claim our gifts, hone them, set them free, unburdened of doubt, resolved to share them, inspire others to nurture their own. In the matter of our 90 years, we have only that which we are given, the remarkable gifts of those gone before, and what we make of the present time. Creative women seeing beyond the seen, engaged in the world, honored, sharing, our passion for the arts, their pivotal place in the public square, a thriving nation, and yes, at the core of who we are. And so, our year, our journey, our theme, our work together is shown here, but we are just beginning. We are the Central New York branch. We are creative women and determined to thrive in the future.